Audiobook Summary, The 80-20th Principle, Achieve More with Less by Richard Koch. The 80-20th Principle, Achieve More with Less by Richard Koch is a transformative book that delves into the concept of the Pareto Principle, also known as the 80-20th Rule. The principle, first identified by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, posits that 80% of results typically come from just 20% of efforts. Koch takes this idea and applies it across various aspects of life, showing how focusing on the most impactful activities can lead to significant improvements in productivity, wealth, and overall success. Introduction to the 80-20th Principle. The 80-20th Principle is based on the observation that a small number of causes often lead to a large percentage of effects. For example, 20% of customers might generate 80% of a company's profits, or 20% of your daily activities might account for 80% of your productivity. Koch's central argument is that by identifying and focusing on these high-impact activities, individuals and organizations can achieve much more with less effort. Koch explains that the 80-20th Principle is not just a rule of thumb but a fundamental law of nature that can be applied to almost any area of life, from business to personal development. By understanding and leveraging this principle, you can achieve disproportionate results and make your efforts more efficient. Chapter 1: The Power of the 80-20th Principle. The first chapter explores the immense power of the 80-20th Principle. Koch explains how the principle can be used to identify areas of leverage in your life and work. By focusing on the 20% of activities that generate 80% of your desired outcomes, you can maximize your productivity and minimize wasted effort. Koch provides numerous examples of the 80-20th Principle in action, from business case studies to personal anecdotes. He emphasizes that the key to success lies in consistently identifying and focusing on the most productive activities while eliminating or delegating the rest. This approach allows you to achieve more with less time, energy, and resources. Chapter 2: Applying the 80-20th Principle in Business. In this chapter, Koch focuses on how the 80-20th Principle can be applied in a business context. He discusses how businesses can increase profitability by identifying the most profitable customers, products, and markets. By concentrating on these areas, companies can achieve greater success with fewer resources. Koch also highlights how the 80-20th Principle can be used to streamline operations, improve marketing strategies, and enhance customer satisfaction. For example, by identifying the 20% of products that generate 80% of sales, businesses can focus their efforts on promoting these products and eliminating those that contribute little to the bottom line. Furthermore, Koch encourages businesses to apply the 80-20th Principle to their workforce by identifying the top performers who drive the majority of results. By nurturing and rewarding these employees, businesses can create a more productive and motivated workforce. Chapter 3: The 80-20th Principle and Your Personal Life. Koch expands the application of the 80-20th Principle beyond the business world, showing how it can be used to improve your personal life. He argues that by focusing on the 20% of activities that bring you the most happiness, fulfillment, and success, you can lead a more balanced and satisfying life. This chapter provides practical tips for applying the 80-20th Principle to areas such as relationships, health, and personal development. For instance, Koch suggests identifying the relationships that bring you the most joy and investing more time and energy in them, while letting go of those that drain you. Similarly, he advises focusing on the exercises, diets, and habits that yield the greatest health benefits. Koch also addresses time management, urging readers to identify the 20% of tasks that lead to 80% of their goals. By prioritizing these tasks, you can achieve more in less time and reduce stress. Chapter 4: The 80-20th Principle and Success. In this chapter, Koch explores how the 80-20th Principle can be a powerful tool for achieving success. He argues that success is not about working harder, but about working smarter by focusing on the few key activities that have the greatest impact. Koch emphasizes the importance of setting clear goals and aligning your actions with the 80-20th Principle. He advises readers to regularly review their progress and adjust their strategies to ensure they are consistently focusing on the most productive activities. Additionally, Koch discusses the role of the 80-20 principle in wealth creation. He explains how identifying the 20% of investments, opportunities, or business ventures that generate 80% of your income can help you build wealth more efficiently. Chapter 5: Overcoming Obstacles to Applying the 80-20 principle. While the 80-20 principle is simple in theory, applying it in practice can be challenging. In this chapter, Koch addresses common obstacles that prevent people from fully embracing the principle and offers strategies for overcoming them. One major obstacle is the tendency to equate effort with value. Many people believe that working harder for longer hours will naturally lead to better results. However, Koch argues that this mindset is counterproductive and that true success comes from focusing on high-impact activities, even if they require less effort. Another challenge is the fear of letting go of low-value activities. Koch encourages readers to be ruthless in eliminating tasks that do not contribute significantly to their goals. This might involve delegating, outsourcing, or simply stopping certain activities altogether. Koch also discusses the importance of self-discipline and maintaining focus. The 80-20 principle requires a commitment to consistently prioritize high-value activities, which can be difficult in a world filled with distractions. By cultivating habits that support focus and discipline, you can stay on track and achieve your goals more efficiently. Chapter 6: The 80-20 principle as a way of life. In the final chapter, Koch encourages readers to adopt the 80-20 principle as a way of life. He explains that the principle is not just a tool for improving productivity or achieving success, but a mindset that can transform the way you approach every aspect of your life. By embracing the 80-20 principle, you can create a life that is more aligned with your values and aspirations. This involves regularly reassessing your goals, eliminating distractions, and focusing on what truly matters. The result is a life that is more fulfilling, purposeful, and successful. Koch concludes by urging readers to experiment with the 80-20 principle in their own lives. He emphasizes that the principle is flexible and can be adapted to suit your unique circumstances and goals. The key is to be proactive in applying it and to continuously seek ways to refine and improve your approach.